Good morning, everyone. It is Julie here with your Friday morning stock market news, where we're bringing you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. And TGI Friday. Not just any Friday as well, it is a long weekend. Just a reminder that the stock market is closed on Monday for Juneteenth. And a happy Father's Day to all the dads and dad-like figures out there. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Now this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news. We have one notable earnings to look at, and of course we'll see which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's jump right into this morning's exciting stock market news. We are ending the week with U.S. stock futures in the green. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.14%, S&P 500 futures up 0.24%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.35%. Shares of Virgin Galactic are surging this morning after the company announced that they plan to start their commercial services in late June. Spaceflight commercial operations for the Space Tourism Company are scheduled to start on June 27th to June 30th. Galactic 1 will be a scientific research mission with 3 crew members from the Italian Air Force and National Research Council of Italy to conduct microgravity research. Virgin Galactic said that monthly flights with private astronauts should begin in early August. The space stock is currently rated a moderate sell among analysts with an average downside of 6%. Mercedes-Benz is partnering up with Microsoft to further expand the use of artificial intelligence and bring ChatGPT to vehicles. They said that by adding ChatGPT voice control via their MBUX voice assistants, Hey Mercedes, will become even more intuitive. An optional beta program will start this Friday, June 16th, for over 900,000 vehicles. Customers can participate via the Mercedes Me app or directly from the vehicle using the voice command, Hey Mercedes, I want to join the beta program. With the more natural dialogue format of ChatGPT, users will experience a voice assistant that not only accepts natural voice commands, but can also conduct conversations. The Microsoft stock is currently rated a strong buy, with a slight downside as it's already surpassed many price targets. Intel is planning to invest $4.6 billion in an assembly and test facility for semiconductors in Poland to help meet demand that's anticipated in the coming years. The investment will create about 2,000 Intel jobs and thousands of indirect supplier and construction jobs. The factory will help meet the demand for assembly and test capacity that the company is expecting by 2027. It will also help the EU work towards its goal of a more resilient semiconductor supply chain. Intel is also reportedly close to a deal with the German government to receive up to $10.8 billion in subsidies for a new manufacturing plant in their country as well. Analysts currently rate the Intel stock a hold with an average downside of 13%. And shares of iRobot have jumped up nearly 20% this morning after UK regulators cleared their acquisition by Amazon. The regulator said that a Phase 1 investigation led the investigators to believe that the combination will not cause a substantial lessening of competition in the nation. Therefore, the $1.7 billion deal will not be subject to further investigations in the UK. The acquisition continues to be reviewed in other jurisdictions, including the US and Europe, but recent reports indicate discussions with regulators have progressed without issue thus far. The iRobot stock only has one current hold rating as analysts waited to see what happened with this deal. Now moving over to our one and only notable earnings report. In the spotlight last night was Adobe. Their stock is in the green this morning after they posted both an earnings and revenue beat, had solid guidance, and of course made some commentary around AI. Their CEO said that Adobe's groundbreaking innovation positions them to lead the new era of generative artificial intelligence. For fiscal 2023, they increased both their adjusted earnings per share and full-year revenue outlook. The company is also expecting full-year digital media net new annual recurring revenue to be approximately $1.75 billion. For their Q2, they reported revenue of $4.82 billion, which grew nearly 10% year-over-year, beating expectations by $50 million, and earnings per share of $3.91 beat estimates by 12 cents per share. The Adobe stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of over 9%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Innovix after the company said they already hit their Q2 milestone of producing 18,000 battery cells. Trading under the ticker ENVX, their stock is up about 13%. They're followed by the Coherent Corporation under COHR, up over 10%, and Squarespace under SQSP, up 8%. And our biggest losers this morning are led by Metadata Limited, though I wasn't able to find any distinct news. Trading under the ticker AIU, their stock is down 7.3%. They're followed by Cabot Corp under CBT, down 6.4%, and Millicom International under TIGO, down 5.5%. So that is going to be everything for Friday morning's stock market news. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you say good morning in the comments down below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic long weekend, and I'll see you back here next time.